So here we're going to be making a fire whip popper, just like these poppers for whips, except we're going to be using Diabolo cord. So say for example you're somebody who happens to spin Fire Diabolo and you have a ton of this cord around, and sadly you don't have a lot of the actual Kevlar thread that's like this, which is a lot thinner. You're going to need to make a popper in a slightly different way than the twisted ways we've done before. So the way we're going to do this, we're actually going to use this cord right here. But for the purpose of this video, to make it easier to see, we're just going to use Kevlar rubber to kind of show you what's going on. So the first thing you want to do is you want to measure out the length of your popper. Okay, that's the entire length right here. So we measure out that entire length. Say it goes from here all the way out to here. And then we're going to come back to see how long we want the loop to be. So we have the loop that goes to right here. Okay? Then don't forget we need to keep our space for our knots. So we take the thickness of this rope, that's this distance, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this ideally would be the place I would want to cut my rope. Okay? So we're going to make this location actually the other end of the popper, so I can use this end right here. So now I want my popper to be this length. So that means I want the end to be right about here. So the knot. So what I do is I take this, make a loop, and pass this through that loop. So you see it's a slip knot where there's an overhand piece, and the overhand has this knot through it. Now, we're going to pull this back, and we're going to try and match this exact same path. So notice that this end comes behind, and then up and through the front. So this piece right here goes behind first, over the front, back behind again, upwards, and then through here. So up and through there. Therefore we have two identical knots sitting right next to each other. Then when these pull tight together, you'll see that those knots are twins and they nestle right inside each other. So we pull this one tight, pull them together, and they nestle right on top of each other. That's how you have this loop right here. Then, on the other end, you just need to do a simple overhand knot, cut the length of your whip, or popper, and voila! You have a fire whip popper that you can make from Diabolo cord.